but I don't think that, like, the more people you factor into this, the more unlikely the scenario becomes. Scenarios with 4 people can average out to 23, so they can get to 21. So if we wanted to get to 21 then, we'd have to take... like, again, 3 other people deciding to murder the blind guy. Unlikely. Clover being the culprit with how torn up she was about it. Also very unlikely. So any combination that requires a 4 in it, I don't believe in. And also, obviously, any combination requiring Junpei is also out of the question, because we would know if he killed Snake. He is the novel main character. No, that's not enough. So, out of the 3 people combinations, the only one that makes sense is, nope. Is this one. Out of the 4 people combinations, none make sense, because one requires Clover to be in there, and the other requires the main character to be in there, which definitely can't be true. And, well, 5 people. I think 5 people would also require either Clover or Junpei. So the only way he was actually murdered is if it was exactly Santa and Seven who murdered him. Her eyes were blank, and stared across the room at nothing. Her breathing was slow and mechanical. Aside from the rise and fall of her chest, she didn't move. Junpei felt as if even a nudge might cause her to shatter into 1,000 pieces.
Snake was probably murdered. Chances are he was killed the same way the Ninth Man was.
Seven lowered his voice, likely in an effort to keep Clover from hearing what he had to say. There were 4 other people in the room with Junpei and Seven. Ace, Santa, June, and Lotus. Seven looked at each of them in turn and continued.
It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to open door 3. Then they shoved him into it, alone, and waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Once that door shut, it was all over for Snake. But he didn't give up. He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran into the shower room looking for the dead. It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. But fortunately, it didn't work. The detonator is only deactivated if everybody who authenticated when they went in uses the dead. Snake was the only one who went through the door, and then 81 seconds after he was shoved in, that happened.
I see. So that's what you meant by killers, huh? You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors, including Snake. It wouldn't open for Snake and a single killer.
Yeah. That means we're looking at multiple perps here.
Well, just in case, I want to make sure. Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake was killed?
When we all split up to look for the parts for the Reds, I think. Right after that was when we noticed he was gone.
Then that means none of us have alibis. We were all off searching the rooms we'd been assigned, looking for those parts.
Yeah. That means anybody could be a killer.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
Jin seemed shocked.
How can you say that so casually? You're implying that one of us is a killer.
Well, not just one of us. If I'm right, then at least 2 of us are murderers.
Why don't you calm down a bit, Seven? What are you going to gain by being so suspicious? That's what Zero wants, you know?
What Zero wants?
Exactly. This game was set up by Zero, wasn't it? Any game has a winner and loser. Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner, and those who don't are the losers. Zero is trying to make us fight against one another for that victory.
Then you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up by making us fight each other?
Yes. That is why we can't let ourselves fall prey to suspicion. We have to trust one another and form a strong bond of friendship. Otherwise, we'll end up ensnared by Zero's manipulations.
Then does that mean that the person who killed Snake...
Yes. Almost certainly Zero himself. If there's anyone we should doubt, it should be Zero. He masterminded this game and kidnapped all of us. Doesn't it seem reasonable that he would have killed Snake as well?
Good question. If Zero killed Snake, then Zero is on the ship with us.
Was Zero still on the ship with him? Of course. It was obvious.
I don't...
There was somewhere in the ship, but Junpei had no idea where. Junpei mumbled to himself, lost in thought.
Where could Zero be hiding?
Suddenly, everyone went quiet. The silence was cold and clammy, and Junpei could feel it crawling across his back and around his throat. It was Clover. She looked at the floor, she spoke.
I think Zero is one of us.
Oh. Every human body in the room froze. The only sound was the muffled rustling of breath. Eyes darted from face to face. One of those faces was the face of the jailer. But who? Was he one of them? Yeah, it's possible.
Well, that's possible.
Huh?
Like Clover said, Zero might be one of us.
What are you saying, Jumpy? Didn't you hear what Ace said?
Exactly. I said we shouldn't suspect one another for no reason.
No reason. I've got a great reason.
And what's that?
The bracelets.
There's his left
Why are the
arm.
bombs in our bodies connected to the bracelets? You're all thinking Zero's hiding somewhere watching us, right? If he's doing that, then he could just detonate the bombs by remote control if someone did something they weren't supposed to.
June Sussy, no, I don't think she is.
It would be a lot more precise and a lot easier. But if that's the case, then why is the bomb set off by the detonator in the bracelet?
You got a point.
I'm not done. Try applying the same ideas to the Nonary game. All of the puzzles here run all by themselves. In other words, Zero doesn't have to be controlling them for the game to move forward. Why's that? Why would Zero bother to do something like that?
So let's say you and Clover are right. Zero's one of us. If that's the case, then it'd be really hard for him to keep track of all of us or control anything remotely. That's why all the puzzles run by themselves. That's what you're getting at, right?
Yeah. Seven, when we were talking earlier, you said any one of us could be Snake's killer, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Alright then. I've got a question for you, Ace. You said something like Zero must be the one who killed Snake, right?
Yes, something like that. I can't think of any other explanation.
So what do we get if we combine those? They fit together pretty well, I think. Something like this. Whoever killed Snake is Zero. Hence, Zero is one of us. Seven and Ace's theories aren't mutually exclusive. They actually complement each other pretty well. At least they do if Zero is one of us.
What were his motives?
His motives?
Yes, isn't that pretty important? Why would Zero want to hide as one of us?
Oh, well, that's because, I don't know.
Well, so much for making a persuasive argument, Junpei.
In other words, you only had circumstantial evidence.
No, but I think it makes sense too. This game isn't just for sick fun.
I don't really think that's enough to go on, you know?
Ah.
No, another hour gone.
It's
3
in the morning.
Oh, only 3 hours left.
That means we have 3 hours left.
Then we need to move now. Seven, Clover, Junpei. I know how you feel, but you do understand that right now it's important we trust one another, don't you?
You're right, but
Junpei couldn't bring himself to respond. He spotted the words he wanted to say inside. Seven and Clover remained similarly silent. Their eyes were looking at something, somewhere else far away.
We must go. We have very little time left.
our next destination is Mercury.
But maybe you and June should check it out first and then report back to us.
Let's go.
All right, let's go, June.
Right. Here it is.
It said, bolted to the wall near the stairs that led to the casino. The kitchen between the two elevators.
The Mercury card reader.
We're using the card 7 gave us, right?
Yeah,
I found it when we were checking out the shower room.
I think 7 said something like that. Anyway, let's see what happens.
Okay.
I guess the elevator works now.
Jumpy, I know it's only the two of us, but let's do our best.
What's with you all of a sudden?
Well, I'm happy we were put together.
You know it's just for searching E-Deck, right?
Even so, I'm glad I'm with you.
Oh. First, we need to find out if the elevator comes up full of water.
Just like we did before.
Oh, here it is.
I knew it. It's not wet at all.
Let's go.
Yes. Look! Nearly all of the buttons are destroyed.
Yeah, only the seat and bottom button can be pushed.
Bottom?
We're on C deck right now, so the only one we can choose is bottom.
Yeah. Well, let's try it out.
The doors closed slowly. They began to move downward.
So this is the bottom deck.
They stepped off and saw the hallway to the right. And saw the hallway to the right ended somewhere between 20 and 25 feet from them. The hallway in front of them was a dead end. But not a regular dead end.
Hey, over there.
A
This is
two-door.
a numbered door.
This is the 8th one we found. there were 2 numbered doors on B deck near the central staircase. They were doors 4 and 5. 3 more in the large hospital room, doors 3, 7, and 8.
And the door we found on E deck, and the door Lotus and Santa found on A deck. It was a 6 on the door on E deck, and a 1 on the door on A deck.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
That means...
Do you think the next door we find?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
It's the 9 door.
Next one's gonna be door 9.
Despite himself, Junpei felt excited. There was something about what excitement that frightened him.
Finally!
Yeah,
You don't look very happy about it, though.
it's not that. I just hope nothing goes wrong.
You're right. We should keep our fingers crossed.
Let's head back.
Okay.
One, 2, 3, 4. All right, 7 pieces.
Everyone had written on paper, pulled from Junpei's notebook, in an effort to pull together a blind vote.
Just double checking, but everyone wrote their code name and a door number they want, right?
Yes, just like you told us earlier.
Can't believe we're voting here.
Why had they decided to vote that
We
way?
need to make the whole thing fair, blah-de-blah. This is a complicated plan, you know. Hurry it up, Mr. I have a brilliant idea.
They decided it wasn't fair to simply ask everyone at once. That would allow people to force others to go through certain doors.
Yeah, quiet in the peanut gallery. All right, let's open these up. The first one says, Ace requests door 1.
Yes, I do. Would you like me to explain why?
No, we don't have time for that. Sorry. Let's keep going. Next is Santa. He wants door 6.
Yeah, that's what I wrote.
Clover wants 1, Lotus wants 2, and 7 also wants 2.
Wait a minute. There is no way I'm going anywhere with the Elephant Man.
No, there'd be no point to the voting if we let people change their choices because of stuff like that.
But,
Just give it up, Lotus. It's not like I want to hang out with some exhibitionist grandma.
I am not an exhibitionist. I'm wearing clothes.
Barely.
So, last I checked, that's not a crime.
Maybe. But what about common decency? Nobody wants to have to look at a chick who looks like a half-naked raisin.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you!
Welcome back, Kakun.
Oh, not good.
Not good, very much not good.
Let go! Let go of me! I'm killing him!
Junpei, read the rest.
Right. June wants door 6.
Yes. I don't really have a reason. I just felt like it.
Save Junpei. Yep.
So this was everyone's vote. Ace and Clover requested door
Ooh.
1. Seven and Lotus requested door 2.
Well, no, you didn't really miss anything. We found another door, I think. It's the only thing.
Santa and June requested door 6.
Like 3 doors total. The next door is gonna be 9.
Then the door I should choose is... Okay, the last one is mine. I want to go through.
Okay. I want door 6.
I want to go through door 6.
No particular reason. It read Junpei door 6. Of course it did. He'd written it after all.
That's a problem.
June spoke barely above a whisper, but they all knew what she'd said.
These teams will be able to go through the doors they want.
Clover and I chose door 1.
Lotus and I chose door 2.
That's not enough people to open a numbered door, however.
The digital routes don't match up either.
We've got similar problems. Junpei and I want to go through door 6, but our digital route is 5. If we're gonna open that door, we need a 1.
Damn, what are we gonna do now?
What are we going to do?
What are we going to do? Junpei crossed his arms and did his best to put his thoughts in order. The others followed suit, but with little result. Eventually, Clover broke the silence.
Why don't Seven and Lotus go through door 1 with me?
Her face was cold and flat, as was her voice, but her logic was sound. First problem resolved, I spoke up.
What about me?
Isn't that obvious? Wasn't one of the teams just complaining that they didn't have a 1?
You mean I should join Santa's team?
Yes.
Clover nodded, her face still cold and emotionless. Her attitude and posture could not have been more different than the energetic girl of only a few hours before. No one seemed ready to contradict her. Her response was understandable, given the horrible situation in which she had found herself.
Huh.
But even so,
I understand. I'll go through door 6 then. If we do as Clover has suggested, we can all pass through a numbered door and no one will be left behind. This seems to be the most reasonable solution.
7, Lotus. What do you guys think?
I don't have a problem with it.
Me either.
All right then, we're good to go.
See you later.
Wait, Clover! Don't move on your own!
Oh, I'll be going too then.
Yeah, be careful.
We should
Bye,
go
Lotus.
as well.
at last, Junpei and the other 6 had managed to separate themselves into 2 teams. Clover, Seven, and Lotus headed to A deck, where door 1 was near the main staircase. Junpei, June, Ace, and Sander, however, took the elevator to E deck. E. There is no fucking way. I picked cleanly the center path. Yes. True ending, here we go. There's no fucking way.
This is E deck.
Enlightened centrist. If only I was.
There should be a door at the end of the hall.
All right, let's go.
Before long, they arrived in front of door
Here it is.
6.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Then let's get to it.
One by one, they put the palms over the red. Red! Let's go. With a soft electronic noise, it authenticated each of them. The door opened, and all at once the four of them leaped through it.
Hey, I found it! It's right there!
Fortunately, the dot was located easily enough. This one had been placed quite close to the door they didn't enter through. They gathered around it quickly and hurriedly placed their palms on it for authentication one by one.
It stopped.
Yes, it stopped.
The countdown had ceased, but Junpei's heart was still pounding in his chest like a frantic, thunderous drum. It felt as though it might shake itself up and out of his throat.
Whew. I don't believe I'll ever get used to that.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
Yes, good plan.
You got that right. Once I'm out of this hellhole, I'm taking a nice long vacation.
I agree.
With that, the doom and gloom from before was done, and the mood turned somewhat lighter.
All right, let's go.
With that attempt at good humor, Junpei took a deep breath and began to walk. He jogged down the stairs at the end of the hallway and found himself standing at a larger door.
This door looks heavy.
But it's not locked. I'm opening it.
The room beyond stopped him in his tracks. It was gargantuan and made entirely of metal. None of the accents of wood or tile he'd seen in the rest of the ship. The room was purely functional, but utterly tremendous.
Whoa, what the hell is this?
Sana got out a few words before Horst told the rest of them. The rest were too stunned to offer anything more than
This has
gasps.
to be the biggest room so far. The ceiling is pretty high, too.
Huh. Could be 2 stories, maybe even more.
This space could be utilizing the entire length of the ship.
What's that huge Kamaboko-looking building in the middle?
June pointed at the massive building in the center.
Kamaboko? Well, I guess that's as good of a description of it as any.
Yep. Junpei and the others were standing on scaffolding that crisscrossed the whole area. The proper term was catwalk. Junpei thought, although that didn't seem particularly
I
important.
see stairs, so we may as well head over to them.
Yeah, but this section's barely wide enough to fit one person.
You're right.
Whoa, you can't even tell the shape when you're this close.
Let's check out the other side, too.
They moved around toward the opposite side of the massive building, following the catwalk. They hadn't said much as they walked, but as they approached the building, he suddenly spoke up.
This looks to be the steam engine room.
The steam engine room?
Yes, that thing that looks like a cross-section of a mushroom is the boiler. Do you see the 3 round doors near the bottom? Coal is put into those and burned, which heats the water, producing steam. The same thing that drives a steam engine. This one is simply somewhat larger.
I see.
It doesn't appear to be running right now.
It doesn't appear to be running. Yep. The entire room was as silent as a
Alright,
grave.
let's split up.
Junpei heard a noise behind him. He turned just in time to see June collapse to her knees.
Hey, what's wrong? Are you alright?
Dashed toward her and wrapped his arm around her shoulders to steady her.
Hey,
Jumpy.
you... Oh, you're really warm.
Oh no!
Is your fever coming back?
Yes. Yes. It probably is. But I'm fine. Please, don't worry about me.
Why fever?
I just need to rest.
Explain.
I'll be fine.
Explain. I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay. Here, sit down. Careful.
She let her head fall back against the walls as if she no longer had the strength to support it, and drew a ragged breath.
Thank you.
Yeah, probably something like that. Junpei felt his hand ball itself into a fist, and clenched tight, his knuckles whitening. He had to find a way out, and quickly. He turned and looked at Ace and Santa in turn.
Ace, Santa.
Yes.
Right.
They might not have shared the depth of his emotion, but they certainly shared his concern.
Right. Let's get started. Hang in there, June. I'm gonna get you out of here real soon.
She managed a small nod before leaning back to rest her head on the wall. Tunnel goes all the way across the ship. Square hole, nothing in here. Back wall, can see 3 small slots, terminals, or some sort of connector perhaps. You mean you think we're supposed to plug something in here? Perhaps. A button, it is glowing orange. Nothing. Okay. So it's probably here to move coal from place to place. It probably comes from over there. And the belt carries it down the tunnel and out here. So if the conveyor belt was moving... Yes, the coal would almost certainly come out here. This is huge! I guess a ship this big needs something like that to power it. Need at least 3 or 4 of these. Okay. Okay. A wheel. Golden gear. Well then, I imagine it was prepared specially for this game. Probably. Open areas has a gear in it. Okay. There's a pair of wooden boxes here. There's nothing in them. Some kind of snowman secret meeting. Those are just bags full of sand. You could use them as counterweight when you're lifting something with a pulley system. Man, you're too serious. Pillars. Okay. What is this? With displacement, this must unlock the door to the left. There's a weird indentation on the top of this thing. I think that means you have to insert something here. Iron door. Alright. Sliders done. No dice, this thing isn't going anywhere. Moved it down? Nothing. Okay. More up. There's an A on it. Circular wheel on the door. And totally pitch black in there. We should... Alright. Let's go. Looks like the door we went into. Where are we? On the other side. Which would put us directly above the conveyor belt. At any rate, we should keep moving. There's a great deal we've yet to investigate. Boxes. There's the pipe. More boxes. Stairs back down should be on the other side of these boxes. Supports and braces the side of the ship to the ladder. Hand-operated winch. It's a simple machine used to lift things up and down. Simply turn the wheel to pull the rope. That's weird, I don't feel any resistance. Ah, shit. I have obtained a wheel. I didn't break it, it broke all of itself. Damn. That means it has been of something else. Wow. Well, how about that? Maybe it was part of this. Edu. Not shaky at all. Good. Should be able to turn this now. Yay. The wooden box is on the catwalk. Can you see it? It's hanging from the rope with the winch, isn't it? Looks like there's some sort of device on the box. Not sure what it is. At any rate, you might as well turn that wheel now. Can't wheel up that rope. Yep. You can only let the rope down. Interesting. I don't think that will be a problem. We simply need to go downstairs after letting the box down.
I believe the box has reached the floor.
Yeah.
He stuck his head out over the side of the catwalk and looked down. Hold on, did my stream reset for a second? Like, my live timer on Twitch only says like 40 minutes. That is odd. I must have disconnected for a second there. Anyway. God love the white flashes, yes.
June's down over by there.
So if you could see her still leaning against the wall as if she barely had the strength to sit up. Even from so far away, it was not difficult to see that she had not improved. He almost thought he could see heat rising from her body.
She doesn't seem to be improving.
Okay.
Well, of course not. She's not gonna just get better right away, you know? It'll take time.
He tried desperately to convince himself that what he said was
What
true.
could be causing this, I wonder? Illness, perhaps?
Nah, it's gotta be exhaustion. She gets dropped into some weird-ass ship, forced to play some messed up game. If you think about it, it's a lot weirder that we aren't freaking out just like her, you know?
So you're saying we're abnormal?
Yeah. We're just running around this room, solving all these puzzles like it's just business as usual. How the hell could you call that normal? We're just guinea pigs.
Santa snorted in disgust.
You mean like a lab rat? You mean we're being used for some sort of experiment? Is that what you're saying?
Dunno. But it does seem like a possibility, you know?
That would make sense. Well, let's go back down. Control panel for something. What might it be? What could this belong in? Here, maybe? Haha! I did it. Everything looks alright. Okay, but what do we do now? Why don't you press the button next to it? The orange one? Yes. Alright. Push. All sorts of lights are lighting up with this thing. Ah yes, I think I just heard something turn on. Oh, what's that? What happened? Look, the conveyor belt is moving. Well, bunch of coal in the belt though. Looks like a bunch of it got dumped off the end of the belt in the wooden box where we just found the control panel. Coal, huh? Coal box. It's coal. It is shiny and black and coal-like. But where could we use this? Oh, what's that? Jump picked and thrown to this door. Oh. Silver. Huh. Seven could probably carry it, yep. Sure. Massive furnace. Oh, nice. Coal. All right. You plan to stoke the furnace with coal, which will heat the water stored up there and make steam. Which will then drive something else. Am I correct? In other words, you want to generate enough pressure with the steam power to power the turbine. And drive the steam engine. Yeah, I guess that's the gist of it. Well in that case, this isn't enough coal. The furnace is enormous, so we're gonna need a whole hell lot more coal than this. You want to help too? Yes, yeah, okay. Think you'd better rest some more, right? No arguing. You need to rest. So just stay here. We'll handle this. Okay, understand. Alright. Coal! Alright, this should be sufficient. See, well, how are we gonna light it? Perhaps there's a device nearby that would allow us to remotely ignite the coal. Let's take a look, shall we? An ignition device, mayhaps? It is covered in lights, indeed. Okay, that is not it. That is the door device. I think it might be. Probably is. I think this is how we might ignite the furnace. Alright. Whee! It should be. Yes, look at this. There's big gears turning under the boiler here. They are spinning. Oh my god. What the hell are you guys waiting for? Let's start looking. Spin! 1. Ah, I know. Okay. I have understood. Alright. Disc. Okay, nothing's happening. Wrong place. Perhaps you're facing the wrong direction. Yep. Well. Rotate time. Rotato potato. Easy. The red lines on these discs. I think maybe I can make a star polygon with these. Whee! Yeah, this symbol was somewhere else before.
Yes! The door's open!
In the circumstances, Junpei's happiness was clearly understandable. Ace seemed to share his excitement.
All right, Junpei. Why don't you go get June now? Santa and I will keep an eye on the store.
Why do we need to do that? Even if it shuts, we know how to solve the puzzle now. We could just open it again.
Well, I suppose that's true. Shall all three of us go and collect June then?
Nah, I'm cool. I'll let Junpei handle it.
He still seemed irritated by something, however, and sat down to the stairs.
So are you only interested in being contrary?
All right, I'll go get June. I'll be right back.
Oh, Jumpy!
Nice.
Are you okay?
Let's go. He did his best to sound calm and nonchalant, but there was no hiding the genuine concern in his voice.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm fine now. I'm sorry I made you worry.
June blushed. He wasn't sure if she was embarrassed or still feverish.
Let me check. Good. You're feeling a lot better.
She was feeling far less warm than she had earlier, but still wasn't down to what seemed to be
Are you
normal,
sure you're all right?
normal to him. He had to be sure. June gave him a look.
Oh, you're such a warrior, Jumpy. Oops, I mean, warrior.
June giggled. Wasn't sure if she just made a joke or not, but seeing her smile again made Junpei feel at ease. If she was well enough to smile and laugh, then she really was feeling much better. He gave her a friendly poke on the
All right,
forehead.
let's go.
Go where?
Oh, right. I didn't tell you. We got the exit open, so...
Great! Let's go!
June clasped her hands and nodded urgently. Let's go. Okay.
Oh, it's...
Santa?
Hello. Josiah were holding something in his right hand and staring at it with a strange expression. Junpei and June slowed down and finally stopped
What
in
are you
front of them.
looking at?
Santa answered without looking up, his voice
It's a
quiet.
photo. It's my sister.
Sister? Santa, you've got a sister?
Yeah. Kid was cute as a button.
Oh no.
She was only about an inch tall then?
Santa glared at her.
Oh, sorry. I guess an inch is a little large for a button. Probably more like a half inch.
Hmm.
Santa didn't smile or laugh.
Sorry.
Why are you looking at it?
I was your
Okay.
Santa Claus.
Wait, what?
The sudden revelation took Junpei by surprise. He had no idea what Santa meant. He glanced at June, who shook her head and didn't know either.
Have you ever heard the story of the two Santa Clauses? It goes that a long time ago, there were two Santas.
What?
One of them wore white, and the other one wore black. The white Santa gave presents to good kids, and the black Santa played tricks on bad kids. They went on like that for a while, but eventually the black Santa's tricks started to get worse and worse. Pretty soon, the white Santa couldn't stand it anymore, and he stabbed the black Santa to death. When he stabbed the other Santa, the white Santa got blood all over his
Jeez.
clothes. And that's why, these days, his clothes are
The
red.
petting.
You could say that
It
red
has
is
begun.
all that's left of the black Santa.
Junpei was silent. He couldn't think of nothing to say. I mean, that's basically just Krampus, but bad.
I wonder which Santa I am. The white Santa or the black Santa?
Oh.
All right, let's go.
The dialogue that needed 4 different boxes. He shoved the picture back into his pocket and headed back up the stairs, taking them 2 at a time.
Huh?
There's nothing they could say.
Hey, what are you two
okay.
doing? Let's
Get moving.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, you're finally back.
Hi, Ace. Hurt that, but it wasn't cause
Sorry
for
we took
concern.
so long.
Solved the disc puzzle a second time, and the door opened once again. The dick puzzle.
Let's go.
In single file, they walked through. After walking for nearly 15 feet, they found themselves in front of a metal door. It opened easily enough, and they passed through it as well. A new room stretched out before them.
Huh. Is this a warehouse?
No, I believe this is the cargo room. This must be where they store all of this vessel's freight.
There are wooden crates everywhere. I wonder how old they are.
Junpei, Ace, and June had stopped unconsciously, pausing to take in their new surroundings. Santa's voice broke through the momentary trance.
Well, we probably ought to start with finding the exit, right? Let's get going.
Again? Come on. Just 2 back-to-back escape sequences here, okay. Weird. Crates are quite large. They seem to be tied to one another with sturdy straps. Bunch of bags, wonder what's in them. Okay, that is weird. What's that? It's a card, it has a headshot on it. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the purpose this could possibly serve. You're also not at all concerned that this is literally the dead guy from like 6 hours ago. Another headshot. Yeah, the mint PSA 9 9th man holo. Yep. Finally, the collectible I've been looking for. Nothing here. Searched all the boxes, there's nothing in them. Wow! It's locked, we need the key. All the boxes have numbers on them. Do they? Oh. Simply like cards. More cards! Wow! Do you think? Okay, we need to collect all the cards first. Fine. What? Let's go. On the door. No shit, Sherlock. Of course it's locked. Nope, just a keyhole. Okay. More up. Upper. Uppest. Maybe the power's off. Yep, maybe. What's back here? I've got a bad feeling about it. Okay, fine, I'll go. Please be careful. Yeah, but just in case. This... Oh man. There's electricity running through the fence? Looks like it. And we can't get to the other side. Well, we could jump off those crates, but we wouldn't be able to get back. I wonder what's in these crates. Things! Something on it. Yeah, looks like a coffin? Kinda weird indeed. I want to search that box on the floor. Okay, then don't let me. Fine. Barrels. Barrels. Empty, 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 empty. Ah, there we go. Hey!
Now we finally have all 9 picture cards. We just need to insert these cards into the slots at the front of each box.
He peed over his shoulders at them.
You know which card goes in which box, yes?
Shinpei gave him a look.
Yeah, of course I do. It's really obvious. You just match our numbers to the numbers. Then you pop the corresponding card in the right box. So for instance, the card with the picture of Ace on it goes into box 1. The card with the picture of Snake on it goes into box 2, and so on.
Oh, I see.
Huh? What is it?
What? Junpei thought he might have imagined it, but he could have sworn Ace
I'll
stiffened.
leave the rest to you.
Hey, wait!
What?
What's wrong with him?
That is really weird. Okay, this is really sus. Why is that surprising?
Whatever. Time to solve the 9 boxes puzzle.
Cards with 9 pictures and 9 boxes. Junpei stared at them for a moment and then began.
Ace's card is in box 1. I just need to do the same for the rest. And finally, the 9th man's card into box 9.
9th man! All of 9 box lids popped open at once.
Oh, they opened!
He peered inside. And each box was a single pin. The complete
9
set, Pog.
pins?
Yes. They looked like a little sewing pins, but much
Guess I'll
thicker.
take them with me.
Junpei collected them all quickly and shoved them into his pocket. Uppest. There are 6 holes in here. Looks like the pins I just found would be perfect fit. Yep. Alright. 2, 4, 6, 3, 5, 7. 3 and 6. I wonder if there's some kind of rule that determines which one lighter. Well, I put the 2, 4, and 6 pins on the top part and the 3, 5, and 7 pins on the bottom part. You think maybe it's the digital root? 2 plus 4 plus 6 is 12. The digital root of 12 is 3. Therefore, light 3 turns on. 3 plus 5 plus 7 is 15. The digital root of 15 is 6. Therefore, light 6 turns on. Makes sense, right? I see. The lights that match the digital root of the pins inserted on the top and lower parts will light up. So that's how it works. Well, there's one thing I'd like to check. Well, if he wants to try, he's certainly welcome to. 1, 2, 3 in the 6, and 7, 8 the bottom. Oh. They turned off. The digital root is 3, therefore light 3 turns off. 1, 2, 3 is 6. The digital root of 6 is 6, therefore 6 turns off. Oh, I got it. Yep, looks like that's the trick. Wanna give it a try? Wait, you mean you know what we're supposed to do with these lights? Well, no, but I figure we could try and see if we can turn them all on, and you know? I figure something's gonna happen if we can manage that. Okay, it begins. One, 2, 3, that makes 6. And then let's 5, I guess? Which would be... No, I can't make 5. I can't make 5. I can... Definitely... no, I cannot make 5. I can make 6 twice. I can make 7. Yep. I can also make 8. And then I will make 3, why not? Then I'll go ahead and make 2. And 4. And then also 8. That is... That should be 8. Yes. And then also... 5. There we go. F. Yeah, we're gonna do it again. Man, I thought I was doing so well. This time the 9 holes, so we need to insert 9 pins. Well. Okay. Gonna start with 9 in this hole. With 1 in this hole. 2, 3, I guess? So across this line I'd make 6. To make 6 on this line as well. I'd need to make 5. I'd need to make 6 plus 9. Okay. So this one would need the 4. This one would need the 8. 1, 7 is 8 is 12. That doesn't work out. No, that doesn't work out. I think 6 is too much. So let's try with the 1 in the center. Two here, and then 9 here, so that makes a nice 3. That also makes 3 then. So there's this. Okay, so through the center, all of these make 3. Because they all add up to 12, but these ones obviously don't yet. 7 plus 6 is 13. Plus 8 is 21. That is 15, that is 19. Which is 10, which is 1. And now it would be 12. This one is going to be 14, 21. 5, 8, 12. Yeah. 12. 12. 12. 12. 21. Shouldn't this be correct? Like this is the same in all directions, right? Unless my brain is failing me right now. Diagonals are fine. Yeah, it would do. It would mean 15. 195 would make 15. One, 8, 6 would make 15. Eight plus 7, that is already 15, that's too much. 8, 4, 3, yep. 5, 3, 7, 2 here. One of them seems wrong. 1, 9, 15. 9, 15, 15, 15, 15, 6, 4, 15. This one isn't. That is the only one that's not 15 right now. Oh, but no. 15... I think no, this one is way too high. Still no. Gonna start with 5 in the center, why not? And just do this. And then make it with 9. Like 1, 2, I guess. And 2, oops, 2 plus 7, it's 9 plus 6. 3 here, yes. Oh, that worked. Yay! We did it. The power is now on. All right. This thing. What do these do? I think this might help. Well, you found out when you were missing around. Found out when you were missing around the pinholes. Looks like instructions for this thing. According to what it says here, it's a remote control for that. Yeah, that. Oh, the machine over there. Apparently, it's called the Pushmaster 5000. Are you serious? Whatever. What are we supposed to do with the Pushmaster 5000? That's a perfect name. You see the coffin over on top of the crates? Yeah. Did you want to know what's the deal with them? I do. Yeah, alright. Some crates on the right side of the fence. Maybe if you make a path to the coffin from there. Light up the crates, I guess. Yeah, that sounds about right. I guess this is just another of Zero's puzzles. Yep. It's been programmed so that it will only start moving once its path has been completely programmed in. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Alright, let's go. "50 moves. Got it. Okay. Create appropriately and efficiently and fill the yellow areas. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, reset. I cannot move 2 of them. I can't move this. No, wait. Nah, fuck. There's too many. That is not smart movement. But oh, I have an idea. Okay. Nope. So I want that to be out of the way there. Then I want this to move over. I want this to scoot. And I obviously want this. Nah, that's not good enough. That strategy is not good enough. Okay. Let's try here again. Maybe I do want to... definitely do want to push this down. Maybe if I push this one to the right instead. Move it, like, up here. And then... like this, maybe? Oh, and then I can... wait, I could go back around. And, like... get this here. Ah, crap. I hope that didn't waste them. Ah, I did it! Hog! Woo! Just be quiet and watch. See, it's moving already. Awesome, the Pushmaster 5000 did just what I told it to. And lined up all the crates. Great, now we can reach the coffin. We just need to climb those crates over the fence.
Oh.
Just kidding.
No, mommy.
Really?
Really?
Whatever. Just open it.
Okay, okay.
A small key and
Gun.
a gun?
Yeah, a revolver.
Damn.
It looks pretty old.
Revolver. Ah, yes.
I wonder if this is a replica.
This thing is... Are these real bullets? Oh, if this is real... Oh.
You're not gonna take it?
Of course not. All something like this is gonna do is cause more trouble. It's a powerful weapon that gives one person a huge advantage. Something like that would be way too dangerous to have around. We're in enough danger already.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Maybe Zero put this gun here, hoping that something like that might happen. In other words, maybe he put it here to make us fight each other.
In that case, we should most certainly leave it here. I, for one, have no desire to let Zero control me.
Me neither.
Okay, we've got that figured out. But you aren't gonna leave that key in there, are you?
Of course not. We'll take that with us.
Yep, leave the gun, that's a good plan. Yeah, looks like it's open. Well then. Let's go! Out! Out we go! You found it! Woo! Pog!
A long hallway, huh?
Are we done with the escape sequences now? It seems like it. It seems like we are nearing one of the endings.
We've seen this elevator before.
We got off the one on the left just a little while ago.
Then we went through the number 6 door, and that took us to the engine room.
Yes, and after that we passed through the cargo room.
And now we're back here.
In other words, we made a loop. We're back where we started.
Junpei approached the elevator.
We needed a card to get to this point.
I don't see a card reader here.
Perhaps we aren't able to activate it from this location.
Why don't you just try pushing the button?
Yeah.
Gently he pushed the triangular button on the wall. A moment passed. Hey! It opened!
It works.
Back up!
I think so.
Pushing the button had apparently restored power to the elevator.
Good. Now we can go back if we need to.
What do we do? Should we return to C deck?
No, this hallway keeps going. Even if we do end up going back, I think we should see what's down there first.
I agree. Let's go.
Down the hall. Sometime later.
Looks like it ends here.
Santa, who had been walking several paces in front of the rest, suddenly stopped.
Only one door.
They searched around just in case.
There isn't anything else. It's the only way to go.
All right, let's open it.
Door! Just the black background for the door opening cutscenes. He paused for a moment, then stepped through into the room. And there he saw the number he had hung over their heads since they woken up. 9!
The 9 door.
Like the numbers on every other door, this one too was a rough shape made of red paint. Its Zoba sat in the black wall of the room. Back wall of the room. Junpei leapt toward it with a sudden burst of hopeful energy. It was a large double door, heavy and full of solid importance. He grabbed the door handle and shook.
Of course it wouldn't be that easy.
No. The red sat on the wall, next to the door.
Vacant. Huh. We finally found it.
Junpei found himself overwhelmed by a torrent of emotion. At last, they found the exit, but cold gripped his heart and he knew all too well why. As he stood frozen, unsure of what to think or feel.
Jumpy!
Huh?
Look! Behind you!
What? A 9-door. There's another one.
Another 9-door.
Why?
Junpei's voice was barely audible even to himself. He stumbled toward the second door as if somehow compelled. It was a small, single door. It sat in the starboard corner of the room, on the same wall that the door they entered from, but in the opposite
It's
corner.
9, no matter how you look at it. The red is there too. So this is a real one? Why the hell are there 2 doors?
So that everyone can escape. It was Santa who answered.
There were always 2 doors. I mean, if you think about it, Zero never actually said there was only one door with a 9 on it.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Of course, we just assumed that there was only one. After all, why would there be more than one?
Oh, man. We fell for it. There are 2 doors. That means that all 9 people who had met at the central staircase could escape. No one would be left behind.
Exactly. Because this isn't a death game.
Now it makes sense why the bracelets are numbers. 1 through 9.
This is something else. There's some other reason why we're here. This is not just some random murder plot.
Divided into teams of 4 and 5 people. The digital root of both teams ends up being 9. Take 1278 and 34569 for example. The digital root for both teams would be 9.
Yep.
Or 2349 and 15678. The digital root is still 9. There are a bunch of combinations that work and they all end up the same way. If one team has the digital root of 9, so would the other one. What does that mean? The answer's simple. From the very beginning, the Nonary game was designed to save all 9 people. That's how it was meant to be. Zero didn't lie. He never said there'd be only one 9-door. But anyone who'd found themselves in the game would have assumed that was the case. Fights would have broken out. One team would likely betray or deceive the other. Someone might be hurt. Someone might get killed. But eventually, they'd reach this very same room and realize how pointless all their infighting was. There were 2 doors. There was no need to kill each other. This game was designed for that purpose. This Nonary game. We were all arguing and fighting over doors at the beginning. But if there had been one slip-up, one tiny mistake that led to more, everything could have been so much worse now.
Thought of it sent a chill down the spine.
So, what are we going to do, Junpei?
A voice broke through Junpei's frantic thoughts.
Oh, right.
Hey, keep it together, man.
Sorry.
Jeez. So what do we do?
What do you...
We need to think about our next step.
Our numbers are 1, 3, 5, and 6. That's a digital root of 6.
The 4 of us can't open the number 9 door.
True.
The 4? Wait, don't tell me.
Yep. There's one combination that'll let 3 of us open the 9 door. That's why I'm asking, what now?
What now?
There was only one combination of 3 people that would give a digital root of 9. 1, 3, 5. That would mean...
No,
We gotta go back.
It wasn't a possibility he was willing to consider. Santa and Ace agreed.
I agree. We cannot leave June behind.
Junpei let out a breath he hadn't realized he'd been holding.
Are you sure? I don't mind staying.
June's body betrayed her true feelings. Her eyes were wet with beginnings of tears and her legs shook.
It's okay. There's no way we'd leave you behind.
Santa said what Junpei had known the moment he realized which 3 people could go through the door.
Besides, I'd rather drown at the bottom of the ocean than escape with this sausage fest. Maybe I'll get to go to Atlanta.
Are you sure you don't mean Atlantis?
Huh? Oh, right.
Atlanta. Perhaps it was the sudden reassurance that no one wanted to leave June behind that Junpei laughed harder than he had in some time. Sana and Ace smiled.
You guys.
June blinked, tears from her eyes and bit her lip. She didn't seem to know what else to say.
Very well. Best we head back to C-Deck then. We should be able to take the elevator we passed earlier. Perhaps Clover, Seven, and Lotus will have returned from door 1.
Even as I spoke, they knew finding the others wouldn't improve the situation.
Even with all 7 of us.
Standing around here isn't going to accomplish anything, don't you agree? Let's find the other 3 first, and then search for another solution.
I guess you're right.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
Junpei started toward the door and then stopped.
What is this room?
Didn't seem terribly important now, but what exactly was
We were
it?
so focused on the doors, we didn't even look around.
A red carpet ran between the columns of wooden benches and that ran length of the room.
It looks like it's set up for some kind of ceremony. But what kind?
There's 9 benches in here. Facing the 9 door was the carpet leading to the bow of the ship. And at the end was an altar, perhaps? There was a small rectangular alcove at the end of the carpet, and inside the alcove was the raised platform. Resting on top of the platform was a coffin.
A coffin? What on earth is a coffin doing in a place like this?
But before Junpei had any time to answer that question,
Hey, Junpei! The hell are you doing? Let's move!
Santa's voice echoed in from the hall outside.
Right, okay. I'll be right there.
Junpei turned on his heel and left the quiet, somber room. Maybe there's something in the coffin. There's someone in the coffin. And they are alive? Could it be? Could it be that Kakuin's favorite character is not actually dead? They took the elevator up to the C-Deck. Once there, they headed back toward the main hall and the central staircase. But then who's the corpse? It didn't take them long.
Look, it's...
Seven and Lotus.
It didn't look heavy.
We've got a problem.
Clover is gone.
What?
Oh no, not
What do you
again!
mean, gone?
Sana is and June had their own questions to ask. The fuck? No!
Why?
Yeah, why is a
You
good
two went
question.
into door 1 with Clover, didn't you?
Seven and Lotus responded as best as they
We
could.
went through the door together.
But Clover barely spoke to us.
She just did her own thing the whole time.
There were 4 rooms on the other side of door 1.
She wouldn't let us into the 4th room.
She just said, I'll take care of this one.
And shut the door.
She must have blocked it with something on the other side.
We waited for a while, but Clover didn't come out.
We called for her, but she didn't answer.
So I kicked down the door and we went into the room.
But
It was empty.
Clover wasn't there,
There was a door on the other wall.
and it was open.
We figure she opened the door and left by herself.
We ran after her, of course, but
Well, obviously we didn't find her. We figured that much out.
Clover's gone.
Junpei thought for a
When did
moment.
this happen?
We got here just before you.
You certainly have excellent timing.
So you haven't searched anywhere other than near the staircase?
No, we haven't.
Finally, Ace spoke. His voice had an edge of resolve and concern.
Very well then. We'd best separate and look for Clover. We haven't much time left. Let's begin.
Yeah.
There were quick nods all around, and the 6 remaining players spread out. Junpei and June ran into the central hospital room and looked around.
She's not here.
No, she...
There's no sign of her. Let's go.
Finally, they gave up and left the central hospital room. Slowly, they made their way back to the hallway. At last, they reached the stairs and
All
Junpei
right.
spoke.
I'm thinking we should probably split up. I'll head back to the stairs and take the elevator down to E deck. June, you can take the stairs up to B deck.
All right, that sounds good. But,
What?
could you stop calling me by that code name when we're alone?
Huh? Sure, right.
There was a reason Junpei persisted in calling her June, even when they were alone. Although perhaps not the best reason. He was embarrassed to call her by a nickname. Canny. 9 years ago, it came naturally. After all, they were children. But now that they were adults, it felt strange. Regardless of what he might hope for, to call a woman he wasn't dating by such a childish nickname felt odd to him. I'll need to get water. My water bottle is empty too. Okay then. I'll be in the kitchen for a sec. You got a free stretch out there too. I have returned. Hello. But yeah, there's... Everyone is accounted for, except for Clover and Snake. I think one of them is in that coffin. Simply easier for him to call it June and leave it at that.
B?
Oh, no, it's nothing.
All right, I'm going then.
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah, I've obtained the drink. Fresh water. Very good. June, perhaps more appropriately, Canny blushed and
You
smiled.
be careful too, Jumpy.
Yeah, got it.
Water, good. Yes. A bottle of water. That's like Arnold Schwarzenegger mixed with like a British accent. I actually need to go for a second. I need to really go to the toilet all of a sudden. I will be back in like 2 minutes. You get the proper pause screen this time.
Lastly, let us discuss how to remove one using two, more hardly, which is zero. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of ship, or the
The mic has remuted itself. I'm very sorry. So someone stabbed Lotus, but I've only been reading like the on-screen text. Someone stabbed Lotus, and someone also stabbed us. We are dead now. Junpei is dead. For some reason, we are not at the end. He would feel the blood leaking out of him, but nothing would move. Nothing, save his eyes. As he lay on the floor, Junpei finally saw his attacker. Two tiny images of the killer reflected in his eyes. With that recognition came nothing. He felt no emotions, not anger, not sadness, not regret. The paralysis that had claimed his body had reached his mind. The killer glanced down at his body. Was it Clover? Did Clover kill me? Then without a word, climbed into the elevator and was gone. His eyesight began to fade, the world grew blurry and began to dissolve into an empty white fog. The fog crept into the edges of his mind and worked inexorably inward. In whatever that word is. Soon it swallowed up the last that remained of Junpei's mind, and his consciousness left him. There was nothing more. Into utter emptiness he fell. Into zero. Whatever Junpei had been was gone. F. No shit, that's a bad ending. I am dead. Bad ending. What a surprise. Cut and run. Bad end, Pog. I'm pretty sure that I just got fucking stabbed. This game has multiple endings, yes. I'm pretty sure I just got stabbed by Clover. Memories of Escape has been added to the title screen. Memory of Escape enables you to replay the escape rooms you have completed. I would like to save here. Thank you. Nope. Hey, look, I have an ending. Pog. Okay, no, thing is... Locked? What do you mean, locked? What do you mean, locked? How is there multiple endings? Like, huh? Yeah. But what do you mean locked? Why is there two locked story triggers in this single escape sequence. I had no choices in here, and I clicked everything. The number hint vanished into thin air. Oh, interesting. But I don't think that that counts for the ones that are unlocked, right? Or does it? Like, does it have new content on the locked paths or on the unlocked paths? Well, I don't have time to play through the entire game again. I can speedrun the things I have read again. But like, my question is, does it matter if I replay this other than going down the other path? Because I can just fast forward through all the dialogue I've already read. Yeah, but like, do I want to start here or do I want to start here? I mean, other than getting this path, if I start up top. There's no point for me to starting anywhere before this point, I think. Okay, start here. Good. 4 and 5 doors. And I went in the 5 door.
I thought we were finished with...
Then what should we do?
We should talk it through.
How do I fast forward? Like this? Yeah, that's how I skip. Cool. No, I went in the 4 door because I didn't want to see the corpse again.
Lotus, Santa, June, and me. Our bracelet number 8.
I have the choice here again.
5. That means there's no way we can pass through door... Wait. Something's off. 8 plus 3 plus the digital root... It's 4. Seven snake cloak. Load.
Okay.
Are these really the team beyond or... Of course, if I went through... I could... Should I stay silent or should I stop them?
Okay, so I'm gonna take the other door now.
It seems we've reached a conclusion, shall we go?
Yeah. That's fine, that's fine.
I'm going through door 5.
We're over there too.
I'm gonna skip though, until I actually hit something that I haven't seen yet. I assume that the... Okay, so... The locked key symbol on the timeline, I think means that I cannot see anything new here yet. Okay. Door 5.
Hey, wait. I want to go through door 5 too.
What? What are you saying, Jumpy? If you're going through that door, then
No, you can't. I can't.
why?
We're... Well, you know what's in there, don't you? Are you...
Well,
Please.
Man, now we're right back where we started, you know that?
Junpei's bracelet is number 5, right? If we are going to add Junpei, then we must subtract 5 from the rest of us. Ace, please, take good care of Clover.
Oh, all right. That's...
Don't go away!
You need to listen to me, Clover. Go to door 4 with the...
No!
Don't be so selfish.
Why?
Aww.
Fine. Just relax.
Huh. What did he tell her?
Okay, I understand.
I wish I could turn this on by clicking it down here, but I cannot. I can just turn it off.
Let's make sure we've got this straight. Those going to door 5 are... Me, Seven, and Snake.
Yep.
7 plus 2 plus 5 equals 14. And the digital root of 14, 1 plus 4, is 5. And those going to door 4 are Lotus, Santa, June, Ace, and Clover. 8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 1 plus 4 is 22. And the digital root of 22 is 2 plus 2, 4.
One
You're
thing
okay
we
with
need
this?
to remember to do is that there's a save coming up we can
Problems
solve.
here.
We need to look at it twice before leaving the
Yes.
room to trigger dialogue.
Let's do
Okay.
it. All right then. The lever's all that's left. Okay. All right then. Let's go.
Okay. Please be careful.
We will.
I have no idea if it's Clover. I think it's Clover. They didn't actually,
It's
like,
open.
tell us.
Oh,
That's messed up.
Snake Geeb?
that was the 9th man. Oh,
How can you...
Well, do you intend to kill me? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
sorry.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Uh,
Snake Putt.
damn
Yes.
it. The countdown started.
Oh no!
Shit, the door!
There's no turning back now. And if we don't manage to find the deactivation device...
Hey, where is the dead?
How the hell should I know?
Stay calm.
Resident Evil
Look
doors,
around you.
yes.
Okay, I get it. Ah, found
I
it.
wonder if
Right
that's the
here.
actual vibe they were going for with these.
Whew. Well, it looks like it stopped.
It stopped, Pog, not dead.
Goddamn thing's gonna give
Yeah,
me a
he-
heart attack.
Not dying, achieved.
Jumpy, are you all right? Are you guys okay?
Yeah, we're fine.
The detonators have been deactivated.
All right, we're moving on. Be careful, okay?
Okay. Sure thing.
And they're gone. Now. Doesn't look like we can go any further this way.
Yep.
Maybe this wall can be moved. Or not. It's not but
Hey, there's a door over there.
a first-class cabin, huh?
Hmm. Neat.
Well, it seems like it.
Let's have a look then, shall we?
We shall indeed.
All right then, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh.
What I'm trying to figure out is where she found the knife that she stabbed us with on the other timeline. Depending on how they write this, it cannot have been in any of these split segments. It has to have been in these segments where everyone was together.
I don't want to look, but... Oh, it's so horrible. I can't even tell what's what. He'd been wearing these.
Oh boy.
The bracelet's off. Oh wait, Zero did say.
Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1. you escape from this ship to Lord Hartley, which is, in other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the convoy of the ship, or the energetic mirror's heartbeat has fallen to zero, it
The bracelet comes off when you're dead. But what the hell's the point of getting it off when you end up like this? Just imagining how it must have happened. This was a human. Oh god. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna puke.
Take the bracelet, you idiot.
Where did they... Through here? What's up?
Check this out. We found this thing here on the door.
The red light's on.
So I would assume.
Is there any other way out?
We looked around a little. Other than this door, we didn't find anything.
So you're telling me that unless we can open this door...
Yes. We won't be going anywhere.
This looks like a bedroom.
Then the other room is probably a living room.
All right, let's find a way to open this door. Come on, guys.
Yes. Make me nauseous with the horrible scene thing. I hate the fast cuts. They make my brain hurt. Bed. Alright. Princess beds. Clover wants one of these? Yes. She wants a princess bed. Didn't I say that? You think that doesn't suit her? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Junpei, judge by her appearances, will you? And well, you should not. Score plate. Ooh, I can read this.
What's wrong? You got weird all of a sudden.
I heard something strange.
Something strange?
Ah, well, never mind. It doesn't seem to be anything suspicious. I don't wish to toot my own horn, but my auditory senses are considerably more advanced than those of most humans. I notice even the slightest of noises.
Right. Are you gonna tell me you can hear a needle drop from a mile away?
No, such a thing would be impossible. However, by listening to the sound of footsteps and breathing, as well as sound echoing off the environment, I can locate most objects.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right. When Clover fell on the big staircase a little while ago, you were at her side immediately. So that was...
Yes, I could hear it happening. In fact, I can run quite fast. Certainly as fast as you. And should someone attempt to start a fight with me, I am quite confident that I could defeat them.
Oh, really?
You don't believe me, do you? I must warn you, you'll no doubt regret it.
Yes, fight the blind guy. Let's go.
Well, I suppose that's enough playing around.
True, but there's some strange device. Talking thing, flashing red. This is usually not a good sign. Microphone. Satellite dish. Let me see. Judging by the feel of it, I guess that we are meant to produce some sort of sound. This device will sense it and unlock. Small round chair. Table with a mirror. Oh yes, you know, that sort of thing is known as a vanity. Were you aware of that, Junpei? Of course, vanity also refers to self-love, conceit, and narcissism. As such, you could say that every day when a woman looks into one of these, she's staring into her own conceit and narcissism. Doesn't that strike you as terribly sad? The map! A map? There's a map of the ship here? Yeah, then I imagine it will prove quite very helpful. You best hold on to it, eh? Well, it's kinda hard to see the notes. Maybe if I put something under them. Background for the notes? A piece of paper, mayhaps? Ah, that's save. Nothing inside. You can tell by the way it makes no noise when shaken. The safe is locked. It's one of those dialogues. It doesn't have a key. You just need to get the diodes in the right place and it'll work. Did you find anything, Seven? Nope. How about you, Snake? Also for nothing. I'm interacting as many times as I can! Light switch. Nothing happens when I press it. Great! Heavy piece of paper that's been folded in half. It has score printed on the front of it. Ah, after the piano puzzle. Okay, got it. There's an iron grate in front of the fireplace. There's something behind it. Alright. Weird. Looks perfect for me. What? Perfect for an elegant gentleman like myself. The couch looks a lot more elegant. Hey, there's something you aren't saying. Never mind. Yeah. Okay, we came from there. Got it. This map layout is hurting my head. Hold on. I'm in here. Okay. Good. So... bathroom. Bathtub. Maybe we could douse it with this, you know? Maybe we could grab whatever's in the back. Now water in the sink. Okay, got it. Oh shit, looks like there's something in it. Sad. More score plates. Yay. Okay, I've been almost everywhere now. Only the toilet that didn't go. Toilet. Doesn't seem to be anything in it though. Wouldn't bother to search something that didn't seem to mean much. Okay. High quality desk. Teacup, perhaps mahogany. I have my ways. I have my ways. Okay then. Vanity's emptiness, you might say. Shouldn't there be like a... Oh, look at the vase. That's pretty clever. Yep. Shouldn't there be like a container is what I wanted to say, and then I found the vase. Let's go. Whee! Alright. About time, bud. Let's do it. Here we go! Good job. Another success. The fire didn't stand a chance. Score plate. Okay, not like this. Got it. Oh, you okay?
Seven, what the hell was that? Are you alright?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. I just felt a little dizzy, that's all. What the hell is wrong with me? First memory loss, now I'm getting dizzy for no reason.
Memory loss?
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh? I told the rest of them before we ran into you. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke. Didn't realize I hadn't told you.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're talking about amnesia, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, why are you an amnesiac? What happened to you?
If I knew that, I wouldn't really be one, would I?
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
Junpei is an idiot.
Are you telling the truth?
We just to do that. They had it rough on the DS without the flowchart. Yeah, I believe that.
Huh?
Well, you look pretty calm for somebody who doesn't remember anything. If you've really got amnesia, shouldn't you be, like, upset or confused or something?
Well, sure. I mean, I was pretty confused when I woke up down on D-Deck. But that was a while ago. I've had some time to get used to it. After a while, I figured it wasn't worth the trouble of worrying about it. After all, why worry about something I can't change? Well, people usually don't stay amnesiacs forever. I figure it'll work itself out eventually.
That's it?
That's it.
Uh,
Alright, that's enough talking for now. Get back to work.
How are you fine with something like that?
Let's go. Oh, put this here. What's wrong? Well, I put them on top of each other and they look odd. Doesn't really look like a song. Likelihood we haven't found them at all. Found more glass plates, okay. Do you think? Think what? Plug! Yeah, good plan. Alright. Hey, another one. Let's go. Do I have them all now? Alright, good. Sweet, now I can play the music. Junpei, would you be so kind as to play the piano? I'm unable to, you see. I'm sure I didn't tell you, but the keys of this piano are not what you might expect them to be. C won't be C, D won't be D, and so forth. You must listen carefully to determine which key to strike. Do you understand? Yeah, alright, let's give it a shot. What? Yeah. I hate this. This one's higher? Are you kidding me? Okay, this one, then no. That is just a school bell. Yep. That is just a school bell. Junpei, we did it. Looks like it worked. There's something unlocked over the exit. Let's go. Good plan. Nope, though. Yes, I suppose that was the classroom bell, wasn't it? I don't imagine that was Zero. That was the was thinking of, however. No, Zero almost certainly meant to suggest Westminster, not middle school. And Westminster? The palace in London, the place hosts these days to the House of Parliament. You've heard of Big Ben, the famous clock tower? Big Ben plays that very collection of notes on the hour. London, the capital of England, huh. At any rate, the door is now unlocked. Wait a minute. There's something here. A safe. It's a safe. A safe, huh? Exit's open. Yes, strange that we need to open the to achieve a goal. You think it's important? I wonder what's in there. We won't be able to open it until we know the right numbers. Guess we'll just leave it alone for now. Did I do it now? Is this what I needed to see? Can I leave? Can I leave the room? Okay. Cool. I have found the it. Ping.
Another hallway?
That should do it.
What's he up to?
I was just putting one of those plates in there. It ought to keep the door from locking again. Now we can come back here anytime we want, right?
Ah, why would you want to come back here?
I might like to play a little piano.
Piano?
Come on, let's get moving. We aren't out of this yet.
Well then.
Ah.
Can't say I could ever imagine Seven playing the piano.
Oh look, it's unlocked now. Are we doors 8 and then 6? Alright. I'll get these two real quick.
He couldn't use the piano in there anyway. The keyboard's a mess. But why would he want to leave the door unlocked then? I have no... Hey, wait for me! Whoa, why is... Figured.
Are those...
No way to know if they're working or not from here.
Oh, there's a door just to the left. Sounds like it's locked.
Yep. Stairs leading down.
They're blocked by the grate, though.
But this here seems accessible.
So we can open it?
Nah, I think it's locked, too. Look.
What's this mark? The female symbol.
Ah, the Venus symbol, I imagine. Do you recall the similar symbols near the large central... They oh!
The sun.
Same expectation as on the other side.
So, as you can see, that one is likely...
Not the woman symbol, but a Venus symbol.
So I assume.
Hold on. Where's 7? Ah, there he is. Down this way, Snake. Follow me. I wonder if this door will...
How about that? It opens.
Another escape sequence, I assume. Yes.
Oh, is this some kind of casino?
Sure looks like one.
Well, this is troubling. It seems we are once again locked in.
Even if that door was open, it's not like we had anywhere to go that way.
So we must find another exit then.
All right, guys, let's split up. Come on, no dawdling. Let's go. Quickly.
The flash is too white. So dramatic. Okay, now I'm on that square. These are still locked. So there's most down here. But I have this now. Playing card. Card 5. Playing card. 4. 7. Card 3. Remember a couple hands, some of the rules, so I figure I must have played it at some point. Okay, interesting. Can you play? So long as you tell me which tiles I'm eliminating, yes, I believe I have at least enough skill to defeat an amateur. However, I must ask for you to remove the red tiles when we play. It says 1 on the plate. Stopwatch is pretty old-fashioned design. May maintain, probably works. 2. And 3. Card slot. It looks like we need to put a playing card in here. Not working. Yeah. Not quite shocking. I think I need to put an 8 in there. That's the door. Yeah, it is locked. Oh, never mind. No need to worry. What's he going on about? Can you touch that? Yeah, I'm pretty good jumper. I didn't do anything, really. Some strange looking chandeliers. They look like the UFOs from the movie Michelle's Farm Tools. Oh, there's... Oh. Yep. Something... What you got? Oh. Coin bag. Interesting. Good then. And an odd noise. Well, to be honest, I don't know. Press up the buttons to make the machine once, otherwise, but nothing happened. Looks like the coin got stuck. Oops. Spin! This game is quite impossible to play. With how hard the game likes to lag when I move the mouse. Like, see if I move the cursor, the game's just like... working perfectly as intended. Damn it. Damn it. Come on! Nah, this is impossible. Huh? My fault, the cunt just got stuck on its own. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, this place looks super amazing. What's this place for? Probably for playing Baccarat. It's a little off here. Look at the middle of the table. There's something mounted on it, see?
Ah, you ever played Junpei?
No, never.
Alright then, how about I explain the rules to you a bit? See, Baccarat is kind of an unusual game. You've got the banker and the player. The whole point is that you guess and whether the banker or the player wins, it all depends on their hands. The way each hand works is different from other games too. You see, you take the number from the ones place after you add up the value of all your cards. Whoever gets the number closest to 9 wins. If your number is smaller than your opponent's, you lose. And that's it. That's the explanation. Got it? Well, actually, there's a lot more to it. Strategy, but what I just told you sums up the core of the game pretty well. The single digit of the sum of all the cards you have. The strongest hand is a 9. And the weakest hand is a 0. You just ignore the number in the 10 spot. Do you get it?
Yeah. Well, maybe half of it. Enough. I got a chance at winning the game.
However, we have no way of knowing if the puzzle in the Baccarat table makes use of those rules, and if it does, in what manner.
True.
I guess we try everything.
Well, it's a knight. Alright then, your bonus number. In that case, what 3 cards do we need to get that number? A couple of indentations with white lines around them, right? Doesn't mean we gotta put down 3 cards, so... Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna play the 3 and no. Ah! I need to get to either a 9 or I need to get to a 19. Can I manage 19 with these? Can manage 18. Oh, nice. All right. Great, you did it. I think it's telling us to take the 8 card. Come on, let's grab it. Oh, good. Huh? Stained glass is colored pieces of glass, placed together in a frame. As I've said many times before, I need only touch to know. I can at least discern the basic structure. True. All right. Gotta make a 9 with the 3 cards we put in these slots. Okay, I'm confused. Oh. Trying to time your button presses. Are you quite sure you need to focus so much on the movement? Look at the buttons on the machine. See the symbols? You've seen these symbols somewhere before, haven't you? Am I stupid? I'm stupid. It is spade, diamond, heart. Got it. I'm being stupid. Haha. I liked my way better though. Playing card and a key with a Venus symbol. Nice. What? What? But open. Okay. Yep. The exit is open. Yay. Let's go. The Resident Evil door. There it is again. I found it.
This way.
Woo.
The keyhole. The Venus
Open
key
it.
should work here. It sounds like it did. All right, let's get this thing open.
No problem. Let me help with this one.
It sounds as though you have opened it. We should be able to reach C deck now, I imagine.
Snake, are you gonna be all right? I mean, the stairs.
Please, do not do yourself the embarrassment of underestimating me. I would be unlikely to trip even if I were running backwards.
Good to hear. Let's move.
Nice. Also, I just figured the things he heard were probably the other people in the other room. Seeing how there was quite loud activities when I was there.
We should check the next deck down, just in case.
Just what I thought. D-Deck is completely underwater.
Just like the bottom of the central stick.
I'm just glad the water...
Back to the C deck then.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how about we check out what's here?
There are 2 elevators over there, which means it's probably the same upstairs.
There's a card reader between them, and another weird mark.
Hey, check it out. It's the symbol for Lotus.
What?
See? It's got the woman symbol, and then it's got the devil horns, right?
Yeah, I see it. No two ways about it. That was a pretty good one, kid.
Oh, would you watch it, man?
What are you talking about? The human body ain't that weak. Maybe this'll toughen you up, huh?
If we were looking for a devil, we've got one right here.
This is a Mercury symbol. The marks you mistook for horns are a stylized version of the wings and staff of Hermes.
Wings and a staff. Huh. So then, she beats you with the staff until you die and go to heaven. Sounds like Lotus, all right. 7. Oh, that's too much. Oh, my head. Oh, I think I'm gonna puke.
Unless we can activate this device, I doubt the elevator will function.
In other words, we gotta find a key card with a Mercury symbol on it.
So I would assume.
Let's forget the elevators for right now. How about that hallway to the left?
Whoa, there's a bunch of doors.
Ah, shit. We're not gonna have enough time to check all these, are we?
Maybe we can come back here later. We should check out the other side. Let's head back.
To the right this time.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Let's open them up. Start.
Okay, Huh, it isn't locked. I'm going to open it. What?
We've had as much.
Hey, what is this place?
Okay, I'm almost at the junction again.
It's so huge and empty.
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
Is this the harsh scent?
I think so. There are shelves in the center of the room with medicine and surgical tools.
Hey, look there. The 4 doors at the end. The left door says 3. The second door is blank, but the third has a 7. And the rightmost door is 8. There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
Oh, interesting.
Hey, why is that door between 3 and 7 blank?
Is there like a button for skip, or do we need to have opened
Does
the
that mean anything?
menu every time?
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Yeah, good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, locked. Just like I thought.
Natural. After all, there are rules to the Nonary game, and to allow these doors to open easily would violate those rules. Unless we can authenticate ourselves with the red, the numbered doors will...
If I skip on this,
Whoa,
it
whoa,
just
check this out.
advances. I can't even make it go to auto.
Look at the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
Don't you... If there wasn't anyone...
See?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
But this one...
There's nothing.
Right? You think it's broken?
Only one way to find out.
No, nothing.
How about the red on door 7? And door 3?
I didn't think all of them would be malfunctioning.
What does it mean?
They've got to be broken. Man, that bastard. I didn't think Zero was the kind of guy who'd screw around with something like this.
Whoa. Zero's been prepared for everything so far, and you're saying he's gonna make a mistake now?
Well, that's the only thing I can think of. This thing ain't working at all.
It seems as if some of the internal hardware has been removed.
Internal hardware?
That is what I said. Take a look at the underside of this red, if you please.
The bottom? Huh, there's a thin slot here. I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic.
The other two reds are the same. Something's been removed from all three of them.
I get it. So the reds aren't working because somebody pulled out their guts.
So I assume.
But why?
Nope, novel system also doesn't make it work.
And who? I mean,
And
it
you
really
use the
doesn't make
menu,
sense.
apparently.
I have no idea. Why on earth would I know something like that?
Oh, what now?
The others arrive.
June! Ace, Santa, Clover, and Lotus.
Guess everyone's here.
What are you guys doing?
Why are you...
That's my line?
Perhaps we should exchange information.
I think I've seen this part. No? Not from this angle, apparently. I think now.
And that's what we know.
Yep. No? Oh, come on.
This isn't good. If the red is inactive, we can't keep going.
What about that big hallway? Maybe there's somewhere in there we might be able to go.
No, there's nothing there. The 5 of us had a quick look. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
You mean all those doors are for hospital rooms?
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large...
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
It had one of those solar system mark things on it.
It was the Jupiter symbol.
Jupiter.
I wonder what it means.
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine...
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship. Chances are it's the Gigantic.
I've seen this. Come on.
The Gigantic?
What is this gigantic?
The Gigantic. She was a sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century. Actually, the Titanic had 2 sister ships, and they looked exactly the same. The Gigantic was said to be one of them.
I cannot though. I'm still in a segment I haven't seen yet. I can't skip.
They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I began.
Like, I cannot auto skip at least. It doesn't let me just go here. Or does it? No, does it? Oh. If you click it enough, it works.
One. I better get back to the others.
If you bother the game enough, it lets you out. I don't need to get the entire, like, explanation of the Gigantic again. Whee! Percussive maintenance. Back to the
Let's head
room.
back to the...
Huh?
Well, I mean, we might have just...
Oh,
Hey, wait. That's... What are you doing?
Is there anything I need to be doing in here in this sequence? I don't think there is much, right?
Well, it seems like it would have to be Snake, wouldn't it? Maybe...
No, there's...
Yes, one of...
Bingo!
But if that, then the person who did it doesn't...
Yeah,
But
no idea. Maybe if they can clean on that...
something bad.
I know. Of course. It could.
You think?
Yeah. Look, you've got it.
And that...
Like, anything I need to be doing in this sequence, anyone I need to be talking to, I can just finish. Okay.
Snake hasn't been anywhere we've searched.
Go! Blah blah blah. Heat. Skipping through a bunch of dialogue to get a new ending. Wee. I actually won't be playing much longer though. I'm getting really tired. And it's almost 1 in the morning. Okay, door 8. Boop.
Zero's been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it now.
Laboratory. Okay, I am in door 8. What now? Just solve it? Same way? Should be some new dialogue mixed in, okay. Time. Okay. Do something, please. Nope, don't. Okay. Speedrunning parts. Yep. I mean, we've seen this. I just want to see the other endings. So speedrun it is. ethanol, and there's numbers on this. Paper with numbers on it acquired. Oh, it's in the file screen. That's why I couldn't find it. Ah. Oh, the raid! Hello, hi Nish. How are you? How is everyone? How was Phoenix Wright? Oh, control is for skip mode. Got it. That is 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. I see. Finished first part of the Chronicles. Let's go. Congrats. Nine. Yeah. It is indeed. I've already managed to get one ending. So far. I died. That is the ending I've gotten. I have been stabbed. And I'm trying to unlock all these other elements right here. Book ending level? Yes. Yay! Power it on, let's go.
Oh, that worked.
No, I basically just died.
Huh? It's...
Anyway, skip mode.
What
Master
kind of
hacker
job do
mode.
you have? What are you?
Hey, new dialogue. So the good thing about skip mode in this game is that it doesn't skip new content.
I'm unemployed at the moment. I used to work for a cybersecurity firm, but quit.
Why?
Huh? Oh, it was just something.
I see.
Also, yes, Bob's.
Oh, what are you doing now?
I'm going to try and brute force it.
Brute what?
A brute force attack is... Well, the short version is that I just attack the thing head on. The long version?
The sound of a mechanical keyboard, yes.
A brute force attack is one of the simplest ways to break a cipher. It checks every possible combination until it finds the right one. For a complex cipher, it can take a very long time.
And I know this.
I'm writing a program that would run an attack like that on its own. It's not the most elegant solution, certainly. But given the circumstances, there isn't much else I can do.
I mean, this is a brute force. This is a brute force program. This is an... Even as you turn the fingers, never slowed Mr. Key.
But back to what we were talking about earlier.
Auto mode is a bit fast.
What were we talking about?
The wireless display? It's kind of strange if you think about it, isn't it?
But, like, This is already too many symbols for a simple brute force program.
Well, let's say you write a program that calculates an addition problem for you, all right? So you enter 1 plus 1. The screen will show you 2. See? Isn't that strange?
No, not really.
Oh, come on now. Of course a caveman like you would think it was strange. You said so just a minute ago.
Half of this clicks is the back key. It's the panic, it's setting in.
Who calculated 1 plus 1?
The main computer, right? You said it connected to the monitor wirelessly.
The fuck?
Yeah, but someone who grew up in a cave.
Picking the what now?
They'd probably think that this thing here, the monitor, is doing the calculating. And once they've decided that, they'll start examining this monitor. They might poke the screen or something. Ah, I see the color changes when I press it here. Then they might investigate the hardware on the inside. Oh, I see. So this wire supplies the power. Eventually, they might even cut the wires. Ah, yes. Just as I expected. When this wire is cut, no results appear. Therefore, it must be this device which does the calculations.
Oh.
But the truth is that, just like you said, the computer is doing the calculating. But these cave people wouldn't know that. Because they have no idea that the monitor and the computer are connected wirelessly.
So, what are you trying to say?
Nothing, really. It's just...
Wow.
I thought maybe. What if the relationship between human beings and our brains is like that?
Huh?
Well, let's say you stick a bunch of electrodes into parts of the brain. A scientist examining the signals they send out might say, interesting. So stimulating this part of the brain causes the person to see colors. That must mean this neuron cluster controls that function. Okay, let's see what happens when I cut out this part.
Can make it faster.
That's what I thought. Cutting off this part causes that function to cease. Therefore, human thought processes must occur in the human brain. See? Doesn't it sound the same? Maybe the brain is just an output device, like this monitor. Maybe our thought processes actually occur somewhere else, in a main body. We just don't know it. We never even think about it. Just like those cave people wouldn't know about wireless communications. We can't imagine that there's some unknown medium that transfers information into our brains, where we experience that information as thoughts.
No, it actually kind of fits in with all the other shit we've been hearing in this story. So I'm pretty sure that the underlying subplot of this game has something to do with telepathy, because we've had 3 separate conversations with different characters in this game about telepathy, or stuff affecting other stuff without touching it directly. Junpei didn't say anything, not so much because he had no retort. No, her argument just seemed silly. He was a little surprised to be hearing something like it from someone like her.
The brain is just an output device. Human thought actually occurs somewhere else. That's just crazy talk.
Did Lotus really think that that he wanted? It was a little creepy, Junpei thought. It sounded altogether like a much bizarre thing.
Maybe that's the cause of Seven's amnesia.
Obviously, to Junpei's increasing discomfort, Lotus
If Monkey is actually
continued.
stored somewhere else, in some sort of main body somewhere, maybe he hasn't forgotten anything at all. He's just having a difficult time accessing his memories because the monitor, his brain, has been damaged.
It's a very educated guess,
That would
yes.
explain aphasia and blind sight too. Perhaps they actually can't speak or see. The monitor just isn't functioning properly. I guess people with prosopagnosia could be suffering from the same thing.
With what now?
Wait a minute. What?
He knew what aphasia was from watching medical dramas on TV, and blindsight was easy enough to guess, but he'd never heard the word prosopagnosia. Yeah, me either, Junpei.
Never heard of prosopagnosia?
Nope. Lotus spun around in a chair to look at him. Junpei just shrugged and shook his head.
Well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces.
Is that a real thing?
In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's or even yours. So they can't remember faces, which is how most people recognize each other.
Well, I'm tired too. I'm ending literally after this segment.
That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people...
It's 1 a.m. That means that people is
Usually they can make do by associating people with other things. Their voices, their clothes, their hair.
Huh.
Does that mean other people's faces
Interesting.
look like blanks?
No, I don't think so. Well, you've seen monkeys, like in a zoo, right? To you and me, all the monkey faces look the same, even though they've obviously got faces. It's almost impossible for a human to distinguish between them. The zoo staff that works with them will learn to identify different monkeys eventually, but you or I couldn't unless one had a scar or something else to set it apart. Well, that's how people would be to someone with prosopagnosia.
Prosopagnosia. Huh. I didn't even know that kind of thing existed.
Same.
And, what were we talking about?
The idea that your brain is just an output device, like a monitor.
Are you serious about that stuff?
Not really. I was just kidding for about half of it.
What about the other half?
Well, I guess I was just adulting.
Not...
Lotus smile had something rather masochistic to it.
It's nothing more than a story I made up out of boredom. Don't take it seriously. It was the first thing that came to mind, and I just talked about it to kill time. But looks like I don't need to talk anymore.
Why?
I don't have to kill time any longer.
Oh, then you finished that brute whatever thing?
I certainly did. And let's see
Hey.
what we got.
Chunks of text flickered on and off in quick succession, and the line of numbers appeared, blinked, and disappeared. Screen cleared, and all that was left is the word accepted.
Piece
Neat.
of cake.
Those would clearly have patted herself on the back if it would not have made her look entirely ridiculous. After a few seconds, the accepted disappeared to be replaced with... The puzzle I already solved, Pog.
Screen changed again. What the hell is that?
Babies can differentiate between monkey faces, but they lose that ability in favor of improved recognition of human faces.
No
That
idea.
kind of makes sense.
Looks like a puzzle.
Suddenly, Lotus stood up.
Huh? Aren't you gonna, I don't know, do more computer stuff?
I mean, after all, development of human brains continues for years after birth. Like, that is
Can't
no
do it.
surprise.
It won't let me do any more programming. See? The keyboard.
And obviously humans grow specialized in their environment.
Nothing. So, there's nothing more I can do. Well, I guess I'll leave this to you then, Junpei.
What?
Let me take a break, alright? I did my part.
Well...
Oh, I've seen this. No thank you. This is where I save. Yep. All right. There's no music in the title screen, so I'm just gonna give you like. All right, I had the Electro Swing playlist. Perfect. Well then, thank you for watching. Thank you for rating in news. And yeah, I hope you all have a nice night. Have a good night. Enjoy your sleep. And I'll see you. I don't actually know. Probably Wednesday. I don't know. I might stream on Monday if I feel like it. But don't count on it. Especially because my landlord is coming over. And if they don't show up until like I want to start streaming, I probably won't. I probably won't stream. I'll keep you posted on Discord, on Twitter. I've actually been better about posting on Twitter by now. But let me use this if you want to join the Discord. And I'll see you. Bye bye.